We see this over and over again. Skirt, deflect, skirt, deflect, skirt, deflect. At the end of the day, I find this all very perplexing. We know that there have been reports given by CSIS to the Prime Minister's office. Somehow, those reports did not make it to the Prime Minister's ears. At least that's what he tells us. So our question for the Prime Minister is, wasn't he even just a little bit curious as to who those individuals are that withheld that information from him? I mean, wouldn't he want to know? Or did he already know and simply didn't need to ask?
Hear, hear. Hear, hear. The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the mandate that has been given to Mr. Johnston will allow him to look into all of the questions and the concerns that have been raised around the elections in 2019 and 2021, also highlighting the fact that 2 independent panels have already verified that those elections were free and fair. Now Mr. Johnston will continue to work with all parliamentarians, will work with the committees and bodies who have and are charged with the responsibility of protecting our national security so that we can shine a light on the way in which we protect our elections, and that is precisely what this government is focused on. I hope Conservatives will join in that effort. This is not a partisan issue. It's a...
L'honorable député de Charbon.
The honourable member for Charbon-Haute-Saint-Charles. Mr. Speaker, the media has reported that CSIS informed the Prime Minister's Bureau that Liberal candidates were receiving money and support from Beijing and that nothing was done about it. Does the Prime Minister really think that Canadians believe that he did not require answers from the people who hid that information? Is it because he already knew that that was happening? The honourable member for Intergovernmental Affairs. Mr. Speaker, my colleague knows full well that from the very outset, our government took the threat of foreign interference very seriously. That is why we set up a number of measures that were confirmed by the panel of senior officials overseen by the clerk of the Privy Council that the elections of 2019 and 2021 were free and fair. And we have strengthened those measures, and now Mr. Johnston will be analyzing the situation and making recommendations, and if there are other measures that we must implement,